People are aroused. I haven't seen people so aroused in a very, very long time.
Welcome to What's Left podcast on the Derealization Nation Media Network.
I can't afford Mountain Dew! Okay? The economy's rough right now! Obama!
Miners, I love miners.
And now, your hosts.
Hello, everyone. It's Jake here with John and Brad with the What's Left podcast. If a robot can become a monk, you could also subscribe to the channel. That'd be great. Thank you. We appreciate it. We're going to jump right in with first I think some shit talk on billionaires, because we don't do anything other than shit talk billionaires.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to get into our TikToks, which is honestly just my existence on this entire podcast. And that's okay. All right, John, whenever you're ready.
All right, here we go. Yeah, we wouldn't be doing our job at all if we didn't shit talk some billionaires. Luckily, they gave us plenty of cannon fodder. This man's name is oh Christ. I'll look it up while we play the video.
I must say that I consider the phrase tax the rich, quote, tax the rich, but spit out with anger and contempt by politicians both here and across the country to be just as hateful as some disgusting racial slurs and even the phrase from the river to the sea. What these polls seem to be saying is that the rich are evil, or the enemy, or the targets, or maybe even just suckers. But the rich whom the politicians are targeting, started with nothing, are the epitome of the American dream. They are our largest employers and largest philanthropists. And it is the 1% that pay 50% of New York's income taxes. They are at the top of the great American economic pyramid for a reason. They should be praised and thanked.
Well, guys, go ahead. Praise and thank him.
Thank you for what?
Yeah, get fucked, loser. I want the same as a racial slur. I want you to go to the inner city, and I want you to scream from the top of your lungs, "Eat the rich."
Mm-hmm.
And then I also want you to simultaneously scream at the top of your lungs, racial slurs, and you tell me how the community reacts, brother. You let me know how it goes. Let me know how the community feels about you saying "eat the rich" as compared to racial slurs.
Yeah. Fucking unbelievable. So he said, well, they're I mean, all of it is such fucking bullshit. But he says, oh, they're the number one employer. Listen, these bitches ain't employing nobody anyway. Second of all, you know who else could employ a lot of people? How many millions are in a billion, Brad? Remind me.
1,000 millions in a billion, John.
Right. So you know who else could employ people other than one billionaire? 1,000 millionaires could also employ a very significant number of people, perhaps even more, because that would be several more companies.
And real quick, just as a perfect example, in April, job growth, there were more jobs created by companies having less than 500 employees than there were by companies with more than 500 employees. Smaller companies created more jobs than large companies.
And all the large companies are owned by like what, 7 people?
All fucking 7 of them, and they're not paying taxes.
That's it. If they love this, like these false analogies. I don't even think his numbers are correct, where he says like 50% of the income taxes. You pay like it by amount, sure, but you also have $1,000 million several times over, sometimes several hundred times over. So yeah, a teeny fraction of what you have will still be more than what I will make in a lifetime.
Yeah.
He did mention that they're the largest employers, but he failed to mention that they are the largest employers of employees on welfare.
Yes.
Don't forget to mention that.
Yep. So
don't forget to mention that we subsidize their income.
Yep. Let me tell you something. If they're worried about fucking taxes, and they're not going to be able to create jobs, then I guess we're going to need a larger social safety net. So we're going to have to tax them a little bit fucking more. So I think we got to start taxing them fucking 100% of every dollar over $2 million. And we'll go from there. See if we can balance things out. And then once we're fix the debt that they ran up, once we feed all the hungry people that try to starve, once we house people, everybody's clothed, we'll talk about maybe cutting back, maybe give them $3 million.
But John, what happens if they pick up and leave? What happens if they pick up and leave?
Get the fuck out.
See you later. Now you can't do business in the largest consumer nation in the world.
Consumers have been picking up the fucking pieces of this busted ass economy for fucking 50 goddamn years.
We do be buying shit.
We do.
We're the largest consumer nation in the world.
by a long shot. We buy something called a Gordita Crunch. A Gordita Crunch. Try and sell that somewhere else. Only here.
All right, let's not hate Gordita Crunches, John. We're getting off topic
Yeah.
here.
Making my stomach rumble a little bit, actually.
I'm also hungry. Okay, my mind went somewhere. We're all fucking hungry because fucking whatever his name is fucking sitting on $1 billion. The rest of us are charging credit cards for fucking rotten potatoes.
That's how out of touch these fucking rich people are, though. They're like, no, telling us that we should be taxed more is the same thing as calling black people the N-word.
You're literally out of your goddamn mind. What the fuck? Get fucked. Oh my god, these people have no respect. And we are talking, these people are, all of this is in reaction to the tax in New York on their second home, only if it's worth more than like $500 million. So shut the fuck up. The rest of us can't even have one home. These people should be in fucking prison. All right, let's get to some TikToks. Let's have some fun. Jesus. While we still can. All right, let's start here. This one is from Brad. Oh my god. That's hilarious because didn't our president just kind of do exactly that a couple months ago?
He sure did.
Yeah. Why don't you guys didn't tell me.
Yeah. We know you were alive, Donald, but they didn't have to call you up first.
Jesus. I loved wrestling as a child, but as an adult, I see it as one of the most like homoerotic things that exist on the planet.
Mhm.
I judge people that still watch wrestling as adults.
You know what? I don't yuck somebody's yum, I guess, but yeah, I definitely I don't get it. I don't get it. I can't watch it now. I don't wanna
What
be
would
like-
I do to save the world if we were to go to war? I would walk down Fifth Avenue in the highest pair of patent leather stilettos that I own. Knees glossed to the gods, wearing Melanie Mills all over my thighs, shining all the way to the intensity of the brightest sun and star in the universe. I would have the shortest skirt, bra, titties pushed to the neck. And I would sit there, neck in the sky, no Adam's apple in sight, because bitch, the neck is giving Eve. And in the most douched and dangerous manner, I would simply open my legs and go, and the war would stop as I brush 40 inches of luscious hair that's really 32 inches, and the world would erupt in flame and applause. What would I?
Oh, good. Oh, it's just so funny.
I didn't know where that was going. Oh, yeah, that's funny. All right, here's back to Brad.
You can stop God. You'll see what he's got. 9/11. You ain't God.
She was very 9/11.
Like on the beat, like hell yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Guess what? It grows the economy. Benefits everybody. Hurts nobody.
I've sent that exact same TikTok to my wife.
Oh, yeah, it actually might have been on the show once before.
That's possible.
I wish it was true. I wish I was helping the economy more.
This one's incredible.
Damn.
Dude, I love watching little kids get rocked by those things. It's so funny.
So good. It's so fucking funny.
He was like Richard.
They go to rigor mortis. Rigor mortis.
He definitely did. That kid died momentarily. But still, he's dead. All right. Last one from Brad.
And I be trying to give you motherfuckers grace, but then I remember it's my first time living too, and I would have never done that dumbass shit that you did. So fuck out my face. Bye.
I try to give them grace. We're all new here, but sometimes come the fuck on.
Damn, bro, you ain't that new. Nobody that new. All right, back to me.
They'll be like, well, if we pay the workers what they're worth, we won't make as much money. And they'll just say that kind of shit out loud. Like they
On
say
live television.
Yeah. And I love it. I'm like, that's hilarious. You really belong in jail. You're so funny.
You're like actually a criminal.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yeah, if I ever come to power, you're dead.
I love how they yeah, they just don't care.
No.
They're like, at this point, like there are some celebrities that I'm like, if I could reach that level of delusion, I think I'd need to be in a hospital.
I would hospitalize you.
They're so funny.
Yes.
If I ever come to power, you're dead.
Yeah, let it never be said on this show that we didn't talk shit on billionaires because that's what we live for.
I am fucking crazy.
I will be getting a hit of that peach ice before I'm out, okay?
I mean, if you're on your way out, we'll
Yeah,
sure
what
it
the fuck is
happens.
the problem?
Dude,
I
I
don't
think
know.
they're bringing back mango jewel pods.
Oh, God of mercy.
You can't tell me a pandemic's not coming, brother. They're bringing back mango pods. Come on.
Oh no! If
That
there's
should
a,
have been the indicator.
oh, it's gonna be hard to survive a pandemic without a cigarette. It's been 7 years.
Yeah, what the frick, dude?
Don't worry, guys. I got a bunch of them.
Oh boy! All right. What's that? All right, I got one more little clip from Trump in the Oval Office with these fucking kids. Which, first of all, can we talk about like how you should not have your kids anywhere near Donald Trump? Who are these fucking parents,
Yeah, crazy.
dude?
We just broke every record, and now we're going to take a hit because we have to make a journey down to Iran to take the nuclear weapon. They would have had a nuclear weapon within 2 weeks. Remember, we sent that beautiful B-2 bomber in, and we blew up their nuclear potential. It was obliterated, for those that are not aware, and to a point where it would take them weeks to dig down, and we wouldn't let them dig down. We have our eyes on it all the time. But it was a very important thing. So we would have had an Iran with a...
Wait. Look at these kids. There ain't one kid. This look absolutely fucking miserable.
There's not one person. There's not
Yeah.
one person who looks excited to
I
be there.
can't stop looking at the dude with the hair in the back.
Ah, yes, that's Noah Syndergaard, former pitcher for the New York Mets.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sin in itself right there. That's crazy work.
If you guys are paying attention, Trump's just openly admitting war crimes in front of children.
In front of children. Who don't care. And everybody behind him is just like Robert RFK is clearly on his phone. Clearly on his phone.
an Iran with a nuclear weapon, and
Did he just check his notes? He just looked at his notes.
and maybe we wouldn't all be here right now. I can tell you the Middle East would have been gone.
What?
The boom mic keeps popping in too.
Israel would have been gone. And they would have trained their sights on Europe first and then us, because they're sick people. These are sick people. and we're not going to let lunatics have a nuclear weapon. The power of a nuclear weapon is something I don't even want to talk about. It's not going to happen, and we have beaten them badly.
At one point, he was telling them that 42,000 protesters have been killed by the Iranian government. And then he went on to describe how they were shot by 7 or 8 snipers. And then he like did like the motion, like through the head. I was telling these kids about how people got sniped through the head. Which also, oh, go ahead.
He's like, and we only killed 2 protesters here, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that, Iran.
Right. Yep. Well, first of all, anyway, the idea he's never said the same number twice. Now it's 42,000, sometimes 38,000. It's all a fucking lie. It's all a fucking lie, just like the fucking nuclear stockpile or whatever. All of it's a lie. Everything about this is a lie. So, don't let the rest of the shit bother you too much. The president of the United States sure as hell doesn't. So keep on keeping on out there. And eventually, whether it's because gas gets too expensive to go to work or because a virus causes a second pandemic or, we just don't feel like it, sooner or later, we're all going to have more time on our hands. So got that to look forward to. So until next time, I'm John.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Brad.
And that's what's left.
The craziest thing about the war in Iran and skyrocketing gas prices is that our president raped kids with Jeffrey Epstein.
That's right. He did do that.